the last day here. It's the morning of Sunday, the dread Sunday where I'll have to go back to our regular lives in a few days. I know. I have to wait, and we're gonna lock the top part with this. And I go back to work tomorrow. Marino goes back to work on Tuesday, and or doesn't work till like Wednesday or something. So they're lucky. Yeah, you. Tuesday, okay. So they both go back Tuesday. I unfortunately have the unlucky hand to drive 15 hours and go to work the next day. It is what it is. Sometimes this happens. So yeah, we're gonna go to swap meet and probably get some stuff. If I get any extra stuff, I'll throw it in the back. All stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be back in a bit. Well, it's the last vlog of the trip now. Marino's gonna be on his way back for 3.5 hour drive back to Elko, Nevada. I get to be back here if I could drive fucking 15 hours on the way home. So it's gonna be a long thing. It's already almost noon. And where I'm at, it's an hour ahead, so probably it's really 1 there. Yeah, it's gonna be late. Late ass drive, late ass getting home. I'm probably not even gonna be able to bring all that stuff in. I'm probably like pass out and go to sleep. But yeah, that's probably plenty of ice for me. I don't really need too much. Because we cleaned up everything for our buddy Beck's house. Some packages there. Some drinks that Herman's gonna take, and I just gotta take those drinks and leave those bag of chips, because But yeah, this is the finale for our vlog. I do want to get home, I may not. So if this really is the it, then this is the end. Had a good time. Can't wait to fly back here because I'm not driving back again. That's terrible. And we will be sure to, I don't know, catch you next time on whatever season or whatever happens next. Alright.
I'm bringing you my first pickup.
I guess you want to do a fucking pickup. Nah.
Hostess cherry cheese Danish, otherwise known as Danish.
Danish, cool.
This is my first pickup.
Oh, yeah, how is it now?
It's also my last pickup. Thanks for watching.
Good. Good.
That's it.
That's it. That's all he's doing. He's leaving now.
Well, what's the rest of your stuff you bought today? What the fuck is this? Oh.
I'm getting mad a little bit. There's an interesting story about that one.
Don't mind me.
I'm gonna have to find you. Your penis is gonna be
Here for adults and
He's here to watch. I don't want this thing breaking. Hopefully, there's all these people on it, especially moving around. No, it's currently about late o'clock, about 7:11, 7 o'clock here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
It's almost midnight.
Yeah, it's almost that time. And I have to go home on a 15-hour drive the next morning, and we have to go to the swap meet at 8. And I'm deciding to do a pickup video now because, well, I always do things late. I still have to pack and everything. And yeah, it's going to be terrible, but you know what? We'll go through it. We'll get through it. As you saw in the opening shot, there's too much shit here again. And I'm just going to straight up tell you right now, I'm just going to pick and grab and try to remember. It's not going to be in order. It's not going to be what day I got it. It's just an amalgamation of garbage I've been collecting. Garbage is some treasure to me. Goes through my entire week of pickups, plus whatever bonus footage I get from the swap meet tomorrow for in this giant haul video. Jordan's gonna cut it down, don't you worry. Don't you worry. First thing this year, I got this Gretzko shirt at GameStop. It was like $20. It's sweet. I got a Gretzko candy. I have another bag somewhere in here with two. I want to try this. Fizz Rocket in like the Gateway Mall, whatever. Yeah. So I got 2 meals I've been missing. It's King K. Rool from the Don't Kong Country. I got Piranha Plant from Mario series.
Got the from GameStop and Ranger.
Of course, because fucking has the GameStop goddamn logo on it. Then I saw this at the swap meet. They were overcharging it and it looked like shit. So guess what? I went to GameStop and it was cheaper. It was the legendary Super Saiyan Broly from Dragon Ball Super, the Broly movie. I forgot the name of because I'm very tired and it's late.
It says Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super Broly. But you know what? I like Broly. I liked him before he was cool and overused. And on the topic of Dragon Ball Z, I got this sealed plug and play of Dragon Ball Z. It's plug and play it in the TV games. 5 legendary warriors, 3 ways to do battle. I got NBA GM Extreme for Sega Saturn. What makes it Extreme? I don't fucking know. It was like a couple bucks at Game Changers. I don't think I saw this one of the GameStops. It's the Nasty Nork Funko Pop, but I was like, I didn't know they made.
Whoa.
What?
I felt that one.
I felt it. I was afraid it's gonna shift, and then they're gonna hear a loud metal. And the Bex and Combe, what the fuck you do to my couch? I'm like, parental supervision, sir. Parental supervision ruined your couch. So I got Sushi Strikers is the way of Sushido or GameStop. It was like they had like 4 for $30 for $15 or less, and I'm like, I own this for the Switch. It's a good game. It probably feels way better controlling on the 3DS. Got Pokemon XXX Yo. It was I got some swap meet to, you know, I had the stuff in there. It might be like a little dirty here and there, but a little pushed in. But you know what? I think got this. I got it for a bundle. It was like cheap. And I also bought on the Nintendo DS this Final Fantasy 3. It also looks nice. You know, there's everything there in the cart. A little bit smudged there, but I got a fair deal on it at swap meet. Last but not least, my favorite of the DS pickups.
I want that game.
Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Not only was I was looking for it badly. And usually when I find it, it's just the card, but inside,
What?
it looks nice. The card's there, has the manual, and also has this little neat stuff in there.
What about the Club Nintendo code?
I got a good deal on
The
it.
Club Nintendo code.
I don't know, randomly, this was like $1. It was like $1 or $2, whatever. I found Better Ben here. He fold him up, he does transforms, and he goes into a neat car. You pull him out, and he turns into a little robot man. They're called Transformers. That's what they do. They transform into vehicles, into giant robots, and neat concepts. Oh, this is at Ricardo's table. I know I got the Die Hard trilogy. You know, people are probably sometimes really picky about greatest hits. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Here we got, on the Sega Genesis, we got Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster's Hidden Treasure. I got this at Game Changers.
Yep.
I found the Adventures of Batman and Robin. It was behind a case. I had to ask for it to open. And this isn't priced, but I got Saturday Night Slam Masters for the Sega Genesis. It's like a wrestling fighting game with Hagar from Final Fight and their other original characters.
Oh.
I wish I would have spent I wish it was $4.95.
I wish it was that too.
It was not. He passed on it because I told him about it. I let him try to get it. He said no, so I got it instead because I really do like it. I also got Mutant League Football because Mutant League series is pretty legit. And I got a Mill's favorite Let's Play game, A Boog's Life, for the Nintendo 64. Pretty sure he did it on PlayStation, but it's A Boog's Life nonetheless. I think got that to swap meet. I don't know.
He did. He got from Rick.
Jet Force Gemini. I know I got this from Rick. Jet Force Gemini on the Nintendo 64. It's a very good game. The problem is you have to make sure you 100% it, otherwise you can't beat the game because I'm pretty sure it locks the final level unless you collect every collectible in the game. So there's a lot to do. You just gotta remember it. But it's made by Rare in their golden days, so it's gonna be good. Which is one of their hidden titles that not a lot of people talk about. But it's a good game. I'm pretty sure Pickle did a Let's Play of it. Yeah, the pickle. 4. A lot of 4s, a lot of pickles. I also got Tetrasphere at Game Changers on Nintendo 64. I'm assuming some weird Tetris 3D game, so I'm like, cool. If not, it looks like a cool puzzle game nonetheless. It's neat, and I like N64. And then I got Wave Race 64 because it's Nintendo 64. It was cheap enough. It's a good game. I want to say this is from the swap meet too because there's no Game Changer stickers on it, and this is the only other place I can think of where I bought it. I got Your Extreme G to the Next Level on Nintendo 64. Got it at Game Changers. It was a decent price. So here I have the Legacy of Goku 1 and 2. I got this from Ricardo because, well, I wonder why. I also got a Hamtaro Ham game from the Game Boy Advance.
Great too.
I like Hamtaro. I watched it growing up because it was a cute show, and I like the talking hamsters. They were neat. I believe I got some Game Changers. It's Let's Play Crazy Castle 3. They made too much of these fucking games. There's like 2 on the NES, there's this one, there's one on GBA, and then there's another one, it's called Woody Woodpecker, like Crazy Castle 5.
Yeah.
For some fucking reason, even though I think they're named by the same voice actor for Bugs Bunny and Woody Woodpecker, so it's just weird. I also bought this SpongeBob game, Lights Camera Pants. It was like a couple bucks. The only reason I bought it is because I played it a lot on the Nintendo GameCube, because it's basically just a Mario Party-esque thing. That's all the game is, it's like mini games and stuff, so it was neat growing up. And then I got these Game Boy Color games, which actually came to the thing. It's Solomon's Club, made by Tecmo.
Was one color?
Game Boy Color, just regular Game Boy apparently.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. All I know is it looked neat. It had this little neat sticker, try to beat, yada yada. I think that's Ludwig on the back there. I don't know anything about this, but I think Solomon's is like some weird like adventure game. So that's that. I can play on my Game Boy Color or Game Boy Color player on my TV. Because I don't have the Super Nintendo one, even the Super Game Boy player for the Super Nintendo, even though the GameCube is better and cleans it up in my opinion. Now this one is another Game Boy game, which comes with these nice little clear case, which is
I got a good couple of those.
there you go. It's Kirby Dream Land 2. I got this at the I know, because it has the $2 sticker, and I remember this game.
Actually, I didn't think of it. Because I was talking to you about that. I had barely got
yeah, Irvin gave me some stuff too, so this is one of them. It was like the history of Trunks. He's like,
and I recently got the remastered one of it.
Yeah,
Same place, the
okay.
so like. Okay.
It's like the history of Trunks, where they have this position like that because Gohan doesn't have an arm. He got destroyed, so they had to amputate him because the androids fucked him up. He ends up dying, and Trunks gets pissed and goes Super Saiyan, then travels back in time, and that's where the Cell stuff starts.
Yeah.
I know I got this at the swap meet, the King of the Hill 2-pack, must-have Fox TV of the 5th and 6th season.
It's sealed.
It's sealed, and I got it for $2, or I think I got it like $5, whatever. So
something very.
it's a good deal. It was good because it's sealed. I also got Transformers the movie.
That one was from me.
And actually, I got it from him because Transformers the movie. This is a really good film. It has The Touch, which is a banger. It has little bits and pieces of Weird Al, Dare to Be Stupid. A lot of Transformers die in this, so if you're a big Transformers fan, you might cry because some of your favorite characters might die, but it is what it is. I know I got these at the swap meet. I got a very rich case, but nonetheless, Best of The Simpsons, 2 uncut episodes. There's no disgrace like Home and Life on the Fast Lane. I also got another one, the Best of The Simpsons, 2 uncut episodes, Bart the General and Moaning Lisa. And we got this at Game Changers. It's Taz something, but the sticker's covering up. It's Taz in Escape from Mars. It's a sealed Genesis. It's a complete box Genesis game. Manual looks a little weird. I'm not sure if I should be able to trust it or not, but it does kind of look legit. Cartridge is a little bit dirty, but you know what? That's what stickers are for. And I got Connor the movie. He really
Connor the movie.
I didn't think I didn't break Connor the movie.
Bless you.
I have a problem, people. It was I have this special Pokemon Color, Game Boy Color Pokemon one. I'm not sure like what special edition one. It was probably Gen 2 because it has Pichu and Pikachu on it. And it came along with it was Pokemon
Yellow,
the special Pikachu Yellow edition. It's made of someone named Anya or whatever. I got both of these because they were charging 80 and 20 for the game, so I got both these for 80. And obviously threw enough, got other stuff from whatever his name is, Jamie. Now there's this one area Hispanic chick that was like, it had like some games, some of them probably overcharged. Like I know it was.
She was selling them for like 25 each, just because they're old Nintendo games.
Kung Fu. I was like, what Kung Fu
Heroes?
It was like 25. It was 25.
For like an 8 to 7.
They had this weird thing with the Game Gear on it. It was like 40, 35.
They wanted both together for 35.
We go all together for 35, and I was like, I just want the game. No, you have to have this. I passed on it. I looked it up, and I was like I was like hardcore debating.
I know. Me
And I
too.
was like, I really want this, but 35 doesn't seem like a good deal. And I looked it up, and like, Jesus
was
Christ,
like
that's like
half.
more than half off.
Yeah.
I was like, I got a Game Genie, but more importantly, I got Mario's Time Machine for the NES. This game usually goes for, I think on price chart it was like $70 to $80 just for the game. And Game Genie, well, you can find for like cheap.
I feel like you're not getting close enough to the camera for some of them.
Well, Jordan can edit it later. He can like zoom in and do whatever.
You used your front-facing camera, so I can't zoom in on this shitty fucking video quality, not to mention the terrible audio quality.
So yeah, I got both these for 35. That's probably the best deal I got at the swap meet, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
was-
For her booth, it's always a hit or miss.
Yeah, this was like a home run, and I'm very happy about it. So
Yeah, she had like Pikmin 2 last week on Wii, and then the week before she had Animal Crossing on GameCube.
yeah.
Very cheap prices.
And this was at Game Changers. This is one of those like weird tubs that they didn't have like prices marked or anything yet. This was Mystery Quest, made by Texan, made in Japan. You don't know what the hell it is. It's like, oh, it's some weird side scroller thing. I was like,
We were both looking at it, and
I just found it first, so I called
Yeah.
dibs.
it was like $7.
It was like $7, $8, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm good at that. And Game Changers, I got Blaster Master. You know, ugly cover, but very classic NES game. $10 is very hard to pass on, granted, because I did get a discount because he used his stuff and he knocked money off because I bought a lot.
Thanks, Sam.
And I got Dragon Warrior for the NES. $8 is still a good deal on it because it's like the first
Oh yeah, I found that one for you.
Dragon Quest thing, I think, whatever.
Yeah.
Game Changers again, the NES, obviously NES Capcom game, you know it's probably going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
So I got Strider, it's a very good game. I know that fucking, whatchamacallit, Strider on the PlayStation 1 is like a must-have, it's a really good game.
Alright, I'm looking for it. Strider 2.
Something like that, yeah.
No,
Weird.
it's Strider 2.
It's their classic Capcom, has a weird cover, but it's an amazing game sort of thing.
Strider 2.
It's a good game, but would be Capcom's best is debatable.
It's one of my top 10 flip games.
So here's that game I was talking about, Kung Fu Hero. She had it out there for like $25. Game Changers was having it for like $7.
Mhm.
And it looks a lot cleaner, except for this little nudge there, but it is what it is. These games are old. I'm surprised it looks this clean.
Two kids is doing someone. Yeah.
The next NES game is a title game. I wish they were expensive title games, but a title nonetheless. Unless it's the wrong people thinking of.
What?
The people that made the Flintstones and Little Samson.
No, it's title.
I wish this was one of those expensive title games, but it's not. It's The Legend of Cage, or Kage, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know.
I'm
I say Cage. It could be Kage.
I'm pretty sure this is one of those things where there was the title like in the middle of the NES lifespan, not the end. I don't know anything about it. It just looks like a side scroller, so it might be interesting.
DS.
And then I bought Batman Returns, and the only reason I know about it is because I know what the cover looks like. It's very dirty, the scratches everywhere and things. He knocked it out. He knocked a couple bucks off because of the label damage. So I have to get a new label for this and this. So it's like, but I bought a bunch of stuff. They knocked some good chunks off, change off. So let's use that one for 30.
Sharpie, the white spot.
Yeah. I got Gradius 3. I can only tell because the end label for Super Nintendo.
Who thinks so?
This I just got myself because it's cool.
Oh yeah, this was from Game Changers.
Tetris and Dr. Mario 2-in-1 for about that price for 21. It's a fair price for it. There's obviously some label damage here, but other than that, it's pretty clean. It's looking good.
Here's a side story. So a month ago, I got the box for free from Game Changers because they couldn't find the game. And the game's right there. Because they didn't want to sell the box alone, so I asked if I could just have it.
Oh, you give me the box then. Okay.
Hell no.
Yeah, fuck you.
I want to find the game.
Well, you had your chance and you passed up on
No,
it.
I'm okay. I'll find it again.
No, you'll probably find it.
I find it every once in a while.
You're gonna
I'll
find it. It's gonna be
again.
like $30+ every single time
I'm
now.
gonna find it again. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
I got a bad game, Super WrestleMania. This is not the arcade one. This is a bad LJN because it's shitty colored. And then we got Super R-Type for the Game Changers at the Super Nintendo store. I got Super Meat Boy, limited run Game Boy exclusive or Game Boy. Limited run Switch exclusive at Best Buy because he gave it to me for free because he still owed me. So I lost stuff.
Story about that Super Meat Boy. I work at GameStop, by the way. Someone was trying to trade in that Super Meat Boy at the store, but GameStop doesn't accept it because we never got it, and it was like sort of new when it came to Best Buy. So I told the guy that we can't trade it in because of that reason, and I have my own copy. So I told him, yeah, like we just can't take it in. The guy was like, well, do you know anyone wants it? I thought of this guy legit. I was like, yeah, I know someone that wants it, but he's not here in the state. And it's like, well, just give it to your friend, whatever. And then like,
Whatever.
I was like, oh, for real? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. So I took it home. I forgot about it for like maybe a little while. Then I told him eventually, and it's like, yeah, he's gonna get it.
And then I know I got this from his boy Ricardo, Cosmic Star Heroin.
So
Like the drug heroin they inject in your veins and make feel real good. And then one other GameStop I bought, Galaxy the Void plus Skulls of the Shogun Bonafide Edition Platinum Pack.
I know, long ass name.
Last name. He tried getting me to buy on PS4. I'm like, I don't know. I went to like GameStop, a store or two later. I saw it on Switch for about a little bit the same price. I'm like, okay, I'm getting on Switch.
I was just trying to help him out with the whole sale we were trying to do.
And then it was like this other dude that's like, he's at like PS3, 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One.
Caesar.
Like,
This is
for
Caesar.
like, they're like $10 a piece. I'm like, so I got
Rising 3 and 4. So 3 was a Xbox One launch,
Yeah, so on launch title.
and
This
then
one.
4 was like a year or two later.
Yeah, this is like one of the things I was like, damn, yeah, Xbox One's got me on that because I was Dead Rising. That's a pretty fun franchise.
Thank you, Caesar.
And then a very underrated Sega
Oh, from Caesar, right?
from Caesar again too.
Yeah.
Underrated. Vanquish, which recently did get a re-release on Steam. It came with a bundle pack with Bayonetta, so you can get that on your PS4, Xbox One.
Yeah.
Like
It's-
good.
Yeah, the bundle still right now is still 40.
Good. Neat.
Yeah. I still never played Vanquish. Heard a lot of good things about
It's
Vanquish.
been like, it's a very interesting game. See, look, the one thing that bothers me about Xbox One games, the cover's here, but the disc is here and it's not on here. It's like, the fact,
I don't know.
that's
I
weird.
mean, at least it made it different. But I
It's
mean,
different, but it's weird. And like, the fact,
Yeah.
didn't know manual, unfortunately, but you know what? I think about like, total like 4 or 5 games. You knocked off $10. I'm like, couldn't be mad at that.
Yeah.
And no case or no manual. That's just that. And then this is random sports game, which the NCAA football
That was-
13.
You got that for free, but
I technically got it for free, but like, if you think
I
about it,
was just kind of surprised you wanted that game.
it's an NCAA game. I don't have them. I know 14's like expensive. I think yeah, it's not 13 now, 14. 14's expensive. This one's up there. Like the later NCAA games are like kind of like getting up there. Like they'd be more than what you think they would be. I think it's because they stopped making them like right after 14 was like
Yeah.
last year or something.
Game 14 was last year.
And then I think they're trying to bring it back. It's just like
Mm.
college and having to pay these players for the likeness, and the schools don't like that. So it's like you're supposed to be here for learning, not for making money. It's weird. I don't know the full story, but I'm assuming that's, if I had to take a stab in the dark, that'd probably be it.
Something like that.
Then we got Golden Axe Beast Rider. It's probably not as good as the classic Genesis games, but it's probably just as fine.
It was, yeah, you're right. It was just fine. Well, I didn't hate it. It was
It's
just,
just okay.
it was just okay.
And then I also got Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger for the PlayStation 3. It's an anime fighting game. Everything's there. It has this weird sticker in there, the name Dirk, or D-I-K, Dick, whatever. And then also I got Kingdom Hearts HD 2.0, the final chapter prologue. I think it's like just finishes up everything
You got that from Caesar.
that Caesar, yeah, it's like whatever. I can bundle it together.
It was like 10.
I got this from Caesar 2, Infamous Son, the
That one you paid exactly what it goes for.
Infamous Second Son.
Yeah.
Yeah, about, but like I did get like 4. I did
Yeah.
get like 5 games for $40. So it's like, did I really, or did I just get a couple bucks off everything else? So
Yeah.
it balances everything out. Some like that's usually what it goes for, but I got some other stuff that's like $5 cheaper than what it usually is, so it just balances out just right. And I got this weird thing because he says it's like a good fighting mech game from GameStop. It's Override Mech City Brawl, the supercharged.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, okay. This one you can only find at GameStop, and it was a shadow drop, and we couldn't sell it as new. The company wanted us to sell it as used, so he's playing a new copy that says used on it.
Supercharged Mega Edition. I don't know what's so
So
big
if you
about
go to
it.
any GameStop from the time from now to who knows, like maybe like let's say October, you're gonna find a new used copy of all these on Xbox One and PS4. Like one copy per store has one.
I do not have the season pass in here, so it's probably used.
Yeah, like I said.
So yeah, there's no. It sounds like an idea. And because that sale, I got Indivisible on PS4, which probably is a good thing because I kind of wanted this on Switch, but it'd probably be more optimal on PS4.
Is it on Switch?
I think it's on Switch. Yeah, pretty sure it's on Switch.
I don't remember. Mine's also on PS4.
Yeah, pretty sure it's on Switch because I tried getting it by like Target, but it was like wouldn't go down for price. It's like fuck it.
They first showed us as a prototype in the beginning of PS4, and it came out like a year ago.
Yeah. And I heard the company, the 505 Games, has it's a little bit hot water with its workers. If you want to know more about that, look it up. I don't know very much, but I know they're not looking good. And this is from Game Changers, Ace Combat 7, see if guys unknown by Bandai Namco. I don't know anything about it. All I know is probably this pilot shooting thing that Redneck Chris really wanted when it came out. So I'm like, okay.
I believe I own all the Ace Combat games now.
Like GameStop, pretty sure I did this for that 30 thing. It was like helmets for PlayStation 4.
It's like Contra, basically.
Yeah, 8-bit Contra looks weird and neat. Once again, game, they don't want to do manual. It's dumb.
That one's pretty cheap, right?
Yeah, it's $10, but
Yeah.
I got it for that bundle thing.
Yeah, that was pretty cheap.
Yeah. Slowly getting there. So Game Changers on my big spending bundle. I got Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal, PlayStation 2. I wish I would have paid 50 cents. I'm glad no place would be in the right mind want to sell for that much. So I looked it up. It looks pretty neat. It even has this little whatchamacallit thing in there. Get connected. The world of PlayStation. Register all your games now. And look, it even has the little neat thing in here. Yada yada yada.
Yep.
Even though it's the greatest hits disc on the
Not greatest hits.
I don't know, it's weird. Game Changers. Once again, I got Time Crisis 3. They had these in the arcade. It's like a shooting thing, so it looks neat. And it's made by Namco, so it's like okay. At Game Changers, I got Time Splitters for the PlayStation 2 because I heard it's supposed to be a really good game. Very clean inside, whatnot. I just heard a lot of positive things. Like Time Splitters is very interesting and probably underrated game. A lot of people say you need to check it out more. Clean inside. Next, this is just my own personal thing. I finally found Spiral Enter the Dragonfly. Kept finding this on GameCube. I don't want it on GameCube. I want it on Sony PlayStation.
Why?
Because I played the original trilogy on PlayStation, and it wouldn't feel right playing this on anything else.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I find them both.
This game is absolutely horrendous. You can beat it within 5 minutes with a glitch that lets you to the final boss in the starting area. Not a fun game. It's awful, but you know what? I need it for my collection. And then I got One Piece Grand Adventure at the swap meets.
Yeah.
Obviously no case, but you know what?
No
There's
manual.
no manual. I'm tired.
Okay.
I got this Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
The Dark Tournament, Ghost Files, yada yada. It's a blockbuster one. You can tell just by feeling the case and like the plastic.
Yeah.
You open it up.
And this is Blockbuster anyway.
So it's cool. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, Daddy. You don't want to yell at me.
No, you're good. I'm gonna go to bed.
That's fair.
But wake me up when you're done. So the game time over and do one.
Okay, so I'll just tell Mario he's going to bed, so he's probably take like a 45-minute sleep before we wake him up. At the same thing, I got Inuyasha, the Feudal Combat. Looks like a fighting game for the PlayStation, made by Bandai.
That's the last one you needed, right?
Yeah, I already had the other Inuyasha game, which surprisingly was more expensive.
Do you have the Inuyasha game on the PS1?
I don't have the one on PS1, all I have is the other one on PS2. And we got Godzilla, Save the Earth. I got us at Swap Meet because
It was part of that. Both of those games. Huh?
I got Sudokin 4. Yep.
Zoe-Coden or Suikoden, depending on how you say it.
Whatever it's for. I got Game Changers. I got Game Changers again. I got Super Bust a Move 2. It's like a weird puzzle game with all these characters, like Bubble Bobbles on there. And family found this with the King of the Hill thing as like the first thing. It was the Dave Chappelle show.
This was
season
like
one
$1
uncensored.
or
It's
$2.
$1. I really like the show. It's funny as hell. And I remember I found this at another thing, or a different. It's like the weird thing that had like the
Yeah.
like the band of the wall.
I don't know her name, but I know the son.
And I got Wave Race the Blue Storm for Nintendo only for the Nintendo GameCube.
Same person?
I don't think it's the same person. At least I don't know.
Because I remember you got 2 games.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no, I know what they are. Shadow the Hedgehog and then the Wii
This
game.
next one.
Yeah,
This next one
yeah.
I'm about to do.
Yeah.
It's the same person as Dick. Dirk, Dick, whatever. It's complete, it's clean, it looks neat. And
what was the other game after with Dirk or Dick or whatever?
And D is like,
Oh, Comedy Trigger.
yeah,
Might be from the same technically, you know.
probably. So
Yeah.
the other person I got.
It was.
I got
Right.
Godzilla Unleashed for Nintendo Wii. No manual, but I got it for a really decent price for less than what it usually goes for. So I'm like,
Yeah.
cool. More Godzilla action, destroying all the monsters.
Yep.
And I got this weird Xbox 360 game, only on Xbox. 99 nights. It looks like a really weird and M-rated game. I got somewhere at the swap meet. Could have been Ricardo's table, couldn't have been. I don't know. And then he told me to get conduits from
Game Changer.
Game Changers.
Yeah.
Guess where I got the Ricardo? I don't know. And there's Castlevania Judgment. He gave it to me for free because I wanted it.
Yeah.
Castlevania is a fighting game for the Wii.
I originally paid $4 for that. So,
It's clean complete.
yeah.
There's bullshit more fucking Wii Speak, but it's Tetris Party on the Nintendo game or Nintendo Wii.
Desert Party Deluxe.
It's compatible with the Wiimote, the racing wheel, and the Wii Fit board. I got this Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. It was $5 for the Wii, and it's like, how bad could it be?
Game Changers.
Game Changers. There's this weird thing in there. It's like,
Yeah,
looks like the bootleg, disc looks fucking bootleg.
It was supposed to look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, I've always wanted this game, made by Ubisoft, the launch title for the Wii, the Red Steel. I always remember seeing this weird, angry Asian old man yelling at this younger man. It's like, you suck, we play this game better.
Where'd you get this one again?
I think I got this at the swap meets. Yeah, I think I got the same guy I got the Pokemon stuff. And I got this from Ricardo. It's like Bikini Zombie Slayers. He told me to, so yeah.
You sure it's Ricardo? I
I don't know, some weird thing. All I know is I bought it, and I probably should feel ashamed, but I have no shame when games I buy.
No, you got that from Jamie. I remember now because it was in the stupid thing and you asked me about
And
it.
then I got this game, Crazy Mini Golf 2. I got it for free because I think David was like, whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah, because you're not from Utah, so it's like, give you a free game.
I'll give you free games. Okay, I'll get this because I know Jordan's probably going to want a fucking golf game.
Fucking Jordan.
And I got not one but 2 Sonic games for
This is also from David.
from whatchamacallits. It's Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight.
The storybook collection. Or
They
whatever it's
got
called.
real lazy with the back because they used Sonic in the same fucking render and pose.
They did?
They did. It's literally the same thing. It's just a different background. It's like, wow,
I
way to
guess
save,
I never paid attention to
way to save money, you people. At least the disc looks cool and the manual's there for Black Knights.
What was it again? The storybook.
Sonic
collection.
Storybook series,
Yeah,
whatever
sure.
you call
It
it.
was only 2. It was supposed to be a third game, but it never
It
came
never
to
happened.
fruition. Yeah.
And there's that. This one looks just neat, but I like the other one better. One of these was supposed to be Sonic 06, but they're like, we can't do that, so we'll make these instead.
I read once the third one was supposed to be from Greek mythology, but never
Wow.
happened.
Then I got Muramasa the Demon Blade. I want to say this is from Ricardo, but I don't know.
Yes, I put it in.
Ignition Entertainment. It's really weird, but it has
I
everything
can't-
there, so it's clean.
Yeah, you got that by order. I pointed it out, or you pointed it out.
I don't know.
I told you that Billy and Rich really liked it.
And this isn't for me. This is for our buddy Vinny.
You got it from Ricardo.
Got it from Ricardo. If it was $15 Super Paper Mario, everything's there, it looks clean. Vinny owes me $15, so I'm gonna keep it until he pays me that little shit. Then I definitely got this from Ricardo because this game's expensive,
It is
especially
expensive, yeah.
especially on the PlayStation 2. I got Silent Hills and Shattered Memories. What makes it expensive? I don't know. All I know is Konami made it, and it's very clean, so it's like very worth the price of admission.
I don't think I own this game either, by the way. Ooh, that's falling.
Mm-hmm.
You barely moved your leg and it started falling.
I'm just gonna.
Because of Sewer Meat Boy.
What?
Ooh, yeah, that's me too. Okay.
Everyone's breaking everything in Beck's house. It's fine. He's gonna come back and the house is gonna be set on fire.
Break it now!
And I got, even though I already own this for the Switch, I did not have the limited run collection edition of Bloodstained: The Curse of the Moon.
This is limited run number 31.
31, and it has
31.
like, looks like an NES cover.
Yep.
But what's inside, we're gonna take a gander. The Switch game,
Just
it's
don't
a
go.
different variant cover, so that's neat.
On the next box, don't take it out because it took me a minute to put it back in
And
there.
then it's like I get the sweet double poster. And it's like that. On the other side, it looks like that. So very heavily inspired by Castlevania.
There is a Castlevania, there's a Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 announced already.
Yeah, I don't think people are like. Didn't it have a prequel or something?
Ritual of the Night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloodstained Ritual of
And
the
I
Night.
have this sealed little soundtrack.
Yep.
It comes with 41 rocking tunes.
Yeah,
Which is a
41.
lot.
That's a lot.
A lot of little discs like this. So, you know, that's neat. I got this on the Ricardo table because, oh, yo, grog boys.
I know. He tried making me buy it, but I didn't need it.
I was like, sure, I'll buy it, even though I already own the game on the Switch. I don't have the collector's.
The only one I was considering is the next thing he's going to show you.
But you pondered on it. You were too long.
Yeah, but I said it was fine. So,
So that looks cool. The next one I really wanted because it's ukulele for the Nintendo Switch, but it looks like a Nintendo game 64 thing. It's beautiful, it has this thing in here. Platonic. I know it comes with like a poster or some shit.
yeah,
Cool thing.
a fake 64 cartridge, the Switch game itself.
Yeah, I see like it's very official and everything.
Yeah, it just, I don't know if you want to take it out, take 1 minute to put it back in.
Granted, you know, nothing really too like different about the case.
Case
But at
same.
least it does have some stuff in it, like the instruction book and the case.
It comes with a card.
Well, 2 cards. One for obviously
One
the
is
cards back.
ukulele, one's not
You know,
ukulele.
I swear I don't know if it was meant to be in there, but at least it comes with like a little neat instruction booklet. It's you know, colorful. Look at the colors. It looks neat. It's like, yeah, that's it. But the inside looks cool, so it's like whatever. And that. And there's only one more thing I want to take out, the best part in my opinion. It's the little N64 thing. You always wondered how they made it to look like that. It's hollowed out.
It's hollow.
Stuff's out there, so it's cool. Swap me for no real reason, but Guitar Hero for the DS. It's how you play.
How much
Like-
is that? Like $4?
It's like $3.
Okay.
And then we got toys that Herman gave me. I don't know where the fuck he got these, but whatever. It's
Swami DI.
Bulbasaur. One of the legendaries from the
Latios.
Latios and Latias. Yeah, I know this is from like Pokemon Black. It's like the weird fuckboy that makes it rain and thunder.
Sorry, Thunderous?
Thunderous. And this is what? Palkia,
No, that's Dialga.
Dialga from like Pokemon fucking
Diamond
Fourth
Pearl.
Gen, Diamond Pearl, yeah. And then we got this like ferret looking fuckboy that I have not met yet because it's like the Gen 6.
6, yeah. I don't like him.
I don't know, he's like weird. I got bags of shit.
Fucking bags of shit.
Yes. Problems, like I said, but you know what? Problems is good to have. They make us stronger. When we have problems, it makes us stronger. If we were all perfect, the world would be a boring place.
Not wrong.
That's what the hell is. You know, yeah, I got this from DVD and Game Exchange. It's like a little purple Splatoon Japanese plush. It's purple and I like it.
This is squid.
Squid. Kid now, squid now, yada yada. I also picked up Earth Dawn from there too.
Right.
Once
I
again,
recommended him this one.
no manual, just the game. I don't like when they do that. Shows they're kind of being cheapskates. And I also got Toonstein Dare to Scare for the Sony PlayStation. And then I got, this is from the DI, The Best of Crankakers. I paid $2 for it because I like the show and it's funny as hell. And obviously the other DI stuff, I got the Game of Life replaced for the PC. I got Wheel of Fortune for the PC, and I got Jeopardy the second edition. These are gonna go to Jordan, with the exception of maybe Life, but you know what? He's gonna take them and he's gonna like them because he enjoys the weird PC games like that.
Find them all the time.
Find them all the time, but you know what? I didn't believe every day was something. Then we went to another GameStop where I bought this Dark Samus amiibo because I didn't have it because it was one of the newer ones they released when I took a pause. I also bought this.
Wait, I thought it was a Best Buy.
Oh yeah, that's right, it was that Best
It was
Buy.
Best Buy,
Whatever.
yeah.
Whatever. I bought this weird board game. It's called Dragon Ball Z Power Up board game. It's like
This one.
card
was-
stuff is like weird.
Okay, this one was from the Nerd Store.
The nerd store, yes.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, this looks cool and whatnot. And little characters there and little fucking cards. It's like $20, brand new. Sure, why not? Looks neat. And this, I got an actual game in the nerd store. It's The Adventures of Lolo 2, and its price was $30. I think it goes for like 40 or something.
Yeah. Told you they don't have many games, but they have some.
It's some, so at least I went there and checked it out. So it's good things. So Beck and I went up to Park City and we're around a little bit. We took a turn because we wanted to see what stores were there, and we looked around. We saw an Adidas, and we also saw this the calendars, toys, and other the fun things. I bought a few Funko Pops. Here's the Jason Voorhees one. It says this is supposed to be like the whatever number issue there is. It says Funko Pops movie. Is it the first ever one released? I don't know. And I got this Boomer. It's literally what he is. He's a Boomer from Gears of War, number 478. He looked cool, and I was like, yeah. And the Spiral one, because Spiral's cool and he's awesome. Green Myra, because she's been a pain in the ass since Gears of War 2. They also have this weird low play. I have a few other plushes here, but I like this Broly one, so I'm going to keep him because he looks evil, but he's cute at the same time. We went to a place called Maxwell's Video Games out in Layton, Utah. This is where all this stuff in here.
From here to there, it's like 30 something minutes.
30 minutes. It's a pretty far drive. I got this little sticker that kind of got folded up, but you know what? That's okay. I'll probably might have to find something with that. I don't know. To start things off, they have these hanging up. I got Earthworm Jim 3D. It's not that great of a game, but you know what? It's a Rockstar game on Nintendo 64, so it's just an interesting conversation piece.
It came from Blockbuster. It's on the back.
I came from Blockbuster, probably a Blockbuster video on the back. It was just hanging out. It's like, okay, cool. And then I got this Sega Club Wacky Worlds Creative Studio. Is their answer to Mario Paint because it was doing so well. They're like, hey, let's rip them off and not do a very good job with it.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
And speaking of trying to do something that didn't do a good job with it, your Sonic 3D Blast. It's not that great of a game.
Which they ported also the freaking Saturn, which was a bit better, but still not.
You still have some problems. You're there.
I want something extreme instead.
And then I also found some Switch games there. I got Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. 25 is a pretty decent price on it. I also got Steins Gate Delete for the Nintendo Switch.
That's why I don't have it.
$25.99, still legit. I got this weird European PAL game called like Valkyrie Arc Hero School Story.
Yeah.
I tried to look at some price charting, it didn't say, so I'm like, whatever, I'll go with my gut feeling. 25 seems very interesting for it.
I never heard of it.
Could have been less, could have been going for more. It's a physical Switch game.
We've all never heard of it, honestly.
Looked like a weird anime game. It's like, okay, give me that. I got Donkey Konga 2 because I got the first one and I got Jungle Beat. I just didn't have this one. So it's like, cool, I have it and it's really in neat condition. It's a real neat thing. I got Missing Manual, but that's okay because I got Battletoads for the Sega Genesis. It's slightly better in the visual quality.
What's this torn label? Where's the torn?
Probably torn label inside.
Oh, okay.
Which, you know, we can take a gander. I have not taken this off at all. But you know what? It's sticky. Yeah, that's
Sticky.
what it looks a little bit like weird here. You open it up, yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
It's not bad. I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
just I've
possible.
never seen the actual cartridge. It's
Yeah,
really
it's-
red.
Yeah, really red. I could just get something else from the label. Usually probably goes for a little bit more, but I'm pretty sure I can find the label and manual. It's probably like even out. So it's like whatever. It was a neat little store. First time going there and just doing stuff. I do like the stickers they put on there showing that it's their store. So you know where you got from. And then I got Chameleon Twist for the 64. Funny thing about this, it's like one of the last games Shady J needed for his completing an North American N64 collection. And he was still being a rather big cheap fuck about it, because he's like, oh, cool, got the thing, well, it's just pay too much.
It was Chameleon Twist and Mystical Ninja.
Yeah, so it wasn't even like the really hard expensive games, because you already had those. I guess Mystical Ninja can be up there, but whatever. I got Mega Man Soccer for the Super Nintendo.
I didn't think it was like cut that white.
Yeah, you got cheap on a swap meet and shit.
I did. I got for 30.
And then here's a little business card. Minus World Games. It has Mario getting raided by Yoshi, eating a Koopa, and Recycles of Hell. 72 West Gentile Street, Layton, Utah. Nice little trade stuff there. Last but not least, I got SWAT Cats, because they're asking about 10 under than what it usually goes for. I'm like, oh, SWAT Cats. I think I heard that's pretty interesting. It's made by Hudson Soft.
Yeah.
At the DI, like the first DI we went to, I got the Halo 3 guidebook for $1.50. And I found this, it's like Civilization 4, it was $1. I only had one disc, so I was like, well, I could Frankenstein it together and maybe get $10 out of it if I really wanted to. To the same DI stuff, or no, he actually gave this to me, because I bought the swap meet.
So we had a swap meet. I bought it because I thought I needed it. I found out I actually had it. Let's do it.
It was $1, so who cares? It was only $1 to guess.
Yeah.
A few other stuff in the swap meet, the most interesting thing was a Nintendo Land for $2.
Yep.
It's very clean and nice looking, so like $2 to $2. You can sell this fleece for $5. Then I got some other goddamn VHS tapes. I got Pokemon and Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. Where she draws things on people's face because there's things for people to sleep. I also got this Rugrats Christmas special, the Santa Experience. Not that weird one where it was like an hour and a half long and went to like the actual Santa thing. It's the actual thing, because the orange thing, and they always make sure the chasers are in there before you buy them. And then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, it's a classic. Every kid like growing up in the 90s, surprised seeing this with their into Turtles. It's a good film. And then we went to fucking FYE, where I found and completed my Spyro collection with Rigto number 531 right here. So now Spyro's all complete and done. I was like, cool. And then I fucking saw this Retsuko with the chainsaw. I was like, god damn it. I looked at the back. There's 2 more I need. God damn it.
With Spyro, are you ever gonna buy the big 10-inch or 16-inch one?
And then thankfully I found a Gretzko, just regular Rage, no chainsaw, number 23. Problem is I couldn't find the other one, number 21, and it makes me angry, so I gotta search for that and not buy it online because that's not fun and exciting. That's just being lazy and stupid.
It doesn't have to know.
Maybe. And then I got Super Saiyan Caulifla, so Dragon Ball Super number 816. I was like, I guess they have their sale on Pops, I guess. It was like, buy 2, get 1, 50, whatever off. I found this Gohan, because Ultimate Gohan was cool. Because he was like the most cool at Super Saiyan 2 teen level. And then he stopped fighting and turned into a little bitch. And then he went to the Supreme Kai World and it got a little bit cooler, but then ended up getting his ass whooped. Then he went back to being a little bitch again for a very long time. And then he went and started training for the Tournament of Fighters, where he actually became a badass
Okay,
again.
a little bitch.
That's Super Saiyan KO. I got Caulifla and Kale, so now I need Caulifla, both of them together. Whatever, or fucking something. Losing it. Because I bought these, it says, Jesus Spider.
This one you got from
This FYE. Because,
You sure?
yeah, Season 1 I got from the DI.
Oh, okay. You definitely told me.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I got Season 1 already, so I got Season 2 of the special to complete it, because after Season 2 we stopped, because like, well, this isn't fun, it's being forced to do it now. And while there, I was like, oh, yo, got Beavis and Butthead, the complete collection, even comes with the movies and some music video stuff, and I was like, that's my jam, I need that. And it was a good deal, so I'm like, I love this show. Granted, it's playing some of my humor nowadays, but you know what? That just makes the world go around. Throw all these in here. This is a very big bag. And I have to load all this stuff up and leave by tomorrow morning. I'm probably not going to get very much sleep, but you know what? I've done worse.
We're both done worse. So.
Right. At least you don't have to drive anywhere. And then we went to the mall and I bought my mom this Disney towel.
City Creek Mall.
City Creek Mall, it's like a little mini thing. She likes pink, so I'm like, okay, I'll buy something from her there.
There's this one.
And then while I was there, I went to this fan store, got myself a Steelers hat. It's flexible and fits all. It's like, it looks cool, I need to buy something there. Now, oh, let's see here, what's your flavor? This is stuff I bought today at, whatchamacallit, Game Exchange. I went and bought Bionic Commando, another Capcom game for the NES.
Oh, yeah, it's a day, huh?
Yeah, I heard it was good. It's just that the sequel later kind of sucked on the 360 and PS3. Now it's got Dead to Rights Reckoning for the PlayStation Portable. I really like the first one. The second one's pretty cool, and Retribution I haven't played enough of. And I got Power Move Pro Wrestling. It looks a little beat up, but you know what? It usually goes for more than that. So they checked out the counter.
Yeah, they're for longer than 3 years.
Yeah, but whatever. It's a wrestling game, whatever. I got Jack and Daxter Lost Frontier. I didn't even know this game existed. Or even on the PlayStation 2, because it was on PSP. And it's technically not factory sealed, it's just wraps like that, but you know what? It was like 16 or so, but he gave it to me for a discount because I bought so much. And then I bought X-Men Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse. No real reason, just a cool X-Men game with, like, I see it all the time, it's like, it should be good. And then I got Salt Lake 2012 to commemorate me going to Salt Lake about 18 years later after the Olympics. Also, from the whole thing I got from Numbskull Video Games. They bought so much stuff, you're like, we're going to give you a crate, we're going to give you this tote. So to start off, I got The Legend of Croc for the PlayStation 1. I got Spider-Man for the PlayStation 1. Looks clean and neat. Clean and neat. Do that with this other stuff. Looks pretty clean, and I like it. There you go. I'm not opening this because it's sealed. This case falls out, so I'm not opening that either. I guess I can show this, but it's boring because I feel like it needs more discs in here, because whatever. I can give it to Jordan to stick more like loose PC games in. I'm thinking of others while I do this, so you know. These are like the Genesis games. I got TMNT Tournament Fighters. I believe it was released on NES along with Super Nintendo as well. Turtles fighting game. I got Batman Forever for the Sega Genesis. The game's fucking terrible on Super Nintendo. I expect to be the same quality when I get it, play it on the Genesis. And I got this weird one called, what the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Some weird scribbling and some cursive I can't read. Pigskin Football. So there you go. Jerry Glanville's Pigskin.
That's something I even know about.
Yeah, some weird football games. So I'm like, okay, I'll grab that. And Super Nintendo, it's cheap. X-Men and Spider-Man by LGN, so I'm not having very high hopes for it.
It was alright. That was a pretty good title screen.
And this is a pretty neat game. Indiana Jones: The Great Adventure. It pretty much combines 3 games into one. With how shitty the NES games were and the stupid Atari 2600 confusing mess of needing 2 controllers, this one's actually pretty decent.
Infernal Machine, right?
Do what?
Infernal Machine.
I don't know. All I know is this game's pretty good and legit. I used the Numbskull's VIP thing, 10 uses, 10% off. I don't think I'll ever be able to do all that because I'm not from here, but here's a sweet business card. Here it is, yeah. And then I got Spyro Season of Ice. It was $5 for GBA. I heard they're not bad. They're not too bad, actually. And you got Mario Tennis for the Game Boy Color. And another GBA game, I got Wario Land 4. It's pretty much cheaper than what it usually goes for, so I'm like, hell yeah. And then Conker's Pocket Tale, when he was a kid-friendly. The square element appeared in Diddy Kong Racing. Then he turned into a vulgar mess because the British were like, what if we took this and made it extreme, tearing it up to 11, and made him an alcoholic? That's essentially what happened.
Yeah.
They didn't think it would sell. It's like, alright, well, we'll completely ruin this game then. It's all your fault. Nintendo DS, I picked up mine at the Olympic Games because I kind of enjoy this series, even though the first game of the week was really hard. Their second one with the whatever thing.
Oh, sorry.
And well, never mind. They put the wrong game. They put the fun game in there.
They did?
Yeah, but at least it's a Winter Olympic Games. It's technically better. It's a win-win for us all. And I got this 16-bit cartridge, Cyberball. It looks like some weird football game on the Sega Genesis. It's complete. It's pretty cheap. It looks nice. So I'm like, cool. I got Tecmo NBA Basketball. Made by Tecmo. They made Tecmo Super Bowl. It's a really good game. So I'm like, okay, it should be something worthwhile to play. And not only did I get Tide of Tasmanian Tiger 1, I got Tide of Tasmanian Tiger 2, a bundle deal because...
Well, now you need 3.
Yeah, I need 3, but you know what, 1 and 2 is a good starting point for it. I got Warm Sports Under Siege Under Lockdown. U.S. Marines are coming in there and gonna beat the shit out of those worms.
I found that one first.
It's an old PlayStation 2 game because you can tell there's a little bit of blue right there. And if you don't believe me, look at that. Look at that clear blue. Early PlayStation games did that. It's weird but neat. This game came out with fucking like said 2003, so roughly around the time where they stopped doing that. They got Donald Duck Disney's PK Out of the Shadows. My buddy Captain Psychopath did a review on this. It was pretty decent. So that's the only reason I bought it, because he did a review on it.
I don't think I have it.
It's the old PlayStation 2 disc on there, made by the old Ubisoft. Look, even the old Ubisoft logo there. I remember seeing that Rayman Arena. The back looks like a comic book, so it's like cool.
I think I'm looking for our own game.
Yeah. I also got Radius Stories for the PlayStation 2. Weird RPG game. No manual, but there's a disc, and it's like, okay, it looks neat. I got Shadow Man 2, The Second Coming.
That one I like pointed out to you.
It looked like a weird game, and it's one of those old classic PlayStation 2 games with the fucking blue disc. Alright, cool, I'll buy that. It looks like I could kill the shit out of things. It's rated M. Big old acclaim logo, sure. I got the original TMNT. It's like a weird fighting game, but I saw the 2003, the one I grew up watching. It's nice. It was on Fox Box. Everyone remembers Fox Box, right?
Sonic X.
It's a clear disc this time, so it's old. It's old, but not as old as these other ones. I got Spyro and a Hero's Tale for the Nintendo PlayStation 2. Remember when Nintendo and Sony were supposed to team up with stuff? Yeah, I do too. Case a little bit cracked there. It looks like turds, but you know what? I can replace that with another thing I don't like. So I have a complete thing there. So that's cool. And I got this out of the case. Mutant League Hockey. No manual, but that's okay. The game is there. It looks pretty nice. The game claims all good. If I were to buy whatever, the manual will probably all even out. The Mutant Sport games are pretty okay in my book. And I got Street Hoops for Nintendo GameCube. The receipt's in here. We'll be taking a look at that later, so I'm going to set that to the side. I found Soul Calibur 2 for the GameCube, and I wanted it because Link's on the cover and he's a playable character.
I let's play that game.
It's a very good thing. Jordan likes playing this a lot, so I figured I might as well give it a try. Pac-Man Fever for the Nintendo GameCube. It looks like a weird Pac-Man party game because I played Pac-Man Party on the Wii and it was actually pretty fun, so I expect the same thing in here. You could choose a bunch of Namco characters, apparently like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Raiko from Ridge Racer, Astaroth from Soul Calibur, and Tiger Hayachi from Tekken. So imagine Hayachi and fucking Pac-Man and Zora from SoCal. We're all playing board games together and doing mini game stuff. That sounds ridiculous, but you know what? It's like less than $10, so okay. I got Beautiful Joe 2 for the Nintendo GameCube. If I got the first one, I need the second one. That's really it. Looks clean, looking good.
You just mentioned 2 more.
Yeah. Technically, I already have one of these games, but they had 3 of them. They had these 3 together for like $10. I got Sneak King for the thing. You can give the gift of better, BK new platinum cards. You can go in debt, like getting calories and diabetes at the same time. Who wouldn't want that? And this includes the original Xbox and Xbox 360 versions. There's Pocket Bike Racer with this one woman. I don't know who she is. She looks like Danica Patrick.
I think she is.
I could be wrong. There's See Like the King's on a little motorbike because that's all they could afford. They can't afford real bikes. And I got a big bump in it. Look at the chicken that's going to murder him because he's been murdering his family for generations. And now it's time to sell her in bumper cards. And then we got this Gears of War Collector Edition. I really like Gears of War series. And you open it up, it has like this neat thing.
I thought it worked a couple of times.
Look like a little tin box. Little thing like this. And you open it up, oh hey look, Gears of War and Gears of War Limited Collection Edition bonus disc. I like Gears of War. I might get the second and third one collection thing. All these Nintendo Powers too. This one, I got all these for $80, which is a pretty good deal if you ask me. You even price it out and like, I'll give you for this, yada yada. This is issue 1, volume 136, as the Pokemon Silver and Gold, Ho-Ho and Lugia on the front, and then some weird fucking asshole lost his bike in the bushes. The red line,
Single
X camo, don't leave your bike by the bushes, you might lose it. Well, apparently this guy didn't listen, and this bike's probably stolen. And then we got this weird bonus issue of Nintendo Power. It's like all filmy, but if you turn it like an adjust, you can see it's Mega Man X.
How much was that one right there?
I don't know, I think it was like 15 or so.
Yeah.
Mega Man X Special Edition one. It's like, it looks so cool. You don't know about it's volume 56, so it's the earlier one. Super Nintendo. Hong Kong Country, you can tell it's old because it's volume 66. They got this guy looking at all these games like, oh, look at all these sweet games.
So I didn't see that one.
Some of them are cool, some of them suck balls. But that's just the way Nintendo Power goes. I picked the ones out that looked cool and were in good condition.
Me too.
Mortal Kombat 3, there's Cyrax, he looks fucking weird as hell. Why is his face like all crushed?
I guess I never saw your pile.
And then I got this Vortex, Nintendo Power is weird. Hottest contest, win the WWF the arcade game. Okay. Combat Codes and Secret from Mortal Kombat 3. Been playing Virtual Boy. He's probably sick in the head if he's playing that for longer for than 30 minutes.
Oh, that one.
I got Nestor's Cast Your Vote, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina to the Past. Volume number 34. Look, Mario's driving a van in space. What's that about? Keep your gear in high care. Call 1-800-255-3700. Please don't call that number. It's probably a sex hotline at this point. It was all...
What company was it?
I don't know. Fucking, it looked like Nintendo. Stay in the game by minting.
Oh, no,
your
that
Nintendo
number...
products.
No, it's actually still alive.
Okay,
It's
then...
still active.
It's still active. Don't mind me. It's probably the other phone numbers in, like, video games. Now, this is weird. It has Spider-Man front and back. You have to open it up. Nintendo Power. We had to look it up. I think this is issue 140. I could be wrong. I could be right. It's just the Nintendo 64 thing for Spoderman. Because Spoderman's big. Now you got Super Castlevania 4. More comics inside it. Look, they got Lazy and Cheese, the same back. Fucking assholes. This is volume 32. Which one was this one? This was 34. I might give them fast. It's only 2 issues. The Donkey Kong Country 2, the Diddy Conquest, issue 79. Or Squawks. The Cheat Sheet for the Clueless, Killer Instinct, DKC2, a bunch of other stuff's on there. Some good games, some bad games. We did good with the bad. And we got the sneak preview for the game we just talked about, Donkey Kong Country 2, issue 76, Killer Instinct.
That's when I passed up on.
It's that weird robot thing that has an ice arm. This kid's needs to get in there, get in it. It's like there's so much flying shit at you. It's cool. Get the power, Nintendo Power. It's the clues that you can use Nintendo Power higher and higher, fighting your way through enemy fire, or whatever the fuck the thing is. Mortal Kombat 2, this looks like a very decrepit old Scorpion, or someone, like, what's going on there? What happened? It's issue number 64 of all ones. So they got a killer ninja, I want to say it's Scorpion, I don't know. So we're Dragon, is that Liu Kang? Is he like, torch you? You think Liu Kang never did torch you? Liu Kang always ate you. He didn't do that till Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Actually, yeah, I think that's right, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, because I remember it in 4, he just ate you, like, Will sat around and slammed you down. He didn't really eat you like he did in 2. It's weird. I think he just uses fire than ate you. It would have been so much cooler, but now probably would have taken too much time and effort. So they said, fuck it. So you can get instant repair. Samus is waiting to fix her things. And yet she can't fix her own dead franchise, unfortunately. We got the Illusion of Gaia, intrigue about fantasy on a doomsday come. Super Knockout's coming in there, Super Punch-Out. Fucking low Mac looks weird. He does not look like the Mac we know in that game. Issue 65, hey, it's right next to one. That's pretty weird, wild. I didn't know that. Next issue comes out in November. It's gonna have Sparkster, Indiana Jones' Great Adventure. I had that game. Earthworm Jim, Super Adventure 2, Wild Snake. Special Final Fantasy 3 in depth. I got that for the DS.
What's Wild Snake?
Special Killer Instinct update. Look at that. It sells the updates. And I have some of these games on this trip. It's like fate, I needed this.
I've never heard of Wild Snake.
It looks like a weird Tetris right there. It looks like a snake, but in Tetris with other players. That sounds really bad. I don't like Rash or Zitz or Pimple. He looks really weird. He's about to like, it's like a kid that didn't know what he looked like and tried remembering off memory made him. He looks weird. This is all in Warrior 9. There's Double Dragon and the Battletoads Ultimate Team. And they froze the Super Nintendo, even though they really didn't. It's just a photography thing. I remember that from the Nerd episode of Nintendo Power. Like, did you really freeze this? No, it's just special effects we use, haha. It looks way cool though, you know. Like, every kid's cool when they play Super Nintendo. For some fucking reason, they thought a good cover was having Hulk Hogan give either Earthquake, Earthquake type, and I'm pretty sure this is Earthquake. He turned into the Shockmaster and Tugboat and some other terrible things, and while holding a Super Nintendo controller, WWF Super WrestleMania, High Impact Superstar Action. I'm interested to know what's in there because the game's fucking terrible.
That's not good.
Triple play. You can get your Super Nintendo, Game Boy, and Action set all together and ram your phone bill if you ask. Issue 35, I never seen that, or volume. Yeah, Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, The Treasure Hunt on Kitchen Island, Super NES and NBA Jam, Issue 58. Gan looks pissed. He's ready to look like he's going to eat some ass tonight. Instant repairs. He's waiting. Again, it's Pig Ganon. We haven't seen Pig Ganon forever. Wario's cool. It's his first game solo. He's the main playable character. He's greedy and fat like me, so we have a lot in common. There's Zelda Preview 2, then the official source Nintendo Power, a newer one, the Game Boy Advance. It's Volume 143. But not too new because, hey look, they still got the Game Boy Color. They're still advertising that. And all these games look fucking terrible because they're Nickelodeon licensed games, but you know what? Sometimes they're pretty good.
I owned the Angelica one. That wasn't that bad.
There could be better things you play on there. They got a lot of shovelware because it turned out to be like the Wii U.
Oh, I passed on that one too.
There's a Tetris Attack. Issue doesn't say on the thing because they got rid of because it's during the time where they got rid of the issues thing, so you had to pull them out and say Volume 87. Because this is the time where they got rid of it, and the people got pissed off, and they brought it back, and the spines made Mario if you collected enough of them.
Yeah.
The Tetris Attack, look, fun, Killer Instinct, incredible powerful moves, killer speed, powerful fun, don't get any tougher. The N64 is a fun machine, it'll take you beyond the inside of the game over the edge. You can focus on the fun, be the first to get Nintendo 64 and coming out this fall.
That was awful.
Hey look, there's a Penguin, 64 Mario, and there, who's this fuck, oh look, it's a guy. The
guy from PattyVlogs.
64. I didn't even know I was in there. It's the guy I usually play as. He's pretty cool. His name's Hawk, I think. No relation to the wrestler who unfortunately passed away, part of the greatest tag team Legion of Doom. And that's all Nintendo Powers. Wow. And then also, I went to go get B-roll footage. I passed this up, and I didn't see it. I'm like, God damn it, I need this. It's NFL Street 2 Unleashed, because I have all of them. It's a great series. I wish they would make more, but they won't, because they'd rather stick with their bad Madden games that keeps getting lower and lower reviews and keeps getting lazier.
You got mad at me because I saw it. I didn't tell me.
You didn't tell me. I was like, motherfucker, you almost made me pass up to the list. I had 3 on the PSP, and it's the only one I needed.
I didn't know.
So where's Street Ball? Here we go. Street Hoops. How much did I spend? I gave them $190 in cash and had to pay $308.98 on card. So I almost paid $500 in that store. And they're like, we'll give you this tote.
$500.
And that's even them with like, oh look, it give you, look at this. Look how big this receipt is. I'm like, wow, that's a big receipt. I'm like, yeah, it is. Here, we'll give you a discount on every single one of these games. Cool, thanks. That's a lot. I think I'm done now. I'm pretty sure I went through every little thing.
How long is so far the raw footage?
It's an hour and a half of raw footage.
That's as long as usually on my own pickups. For
Yeah,
the whole month.
Usually.
Usually, yeah. Because I don't usually talking too much or explaining how I got it or where I got it. Because some people want to know that stuff. You know?
Yeah, I think that's it, except for whatever stuff I find to swap me tomorrow. I'm not going to make a haul video tomorrow and have to drive back. That's dumb. It's already almost it's past 1 in the morning. We're supposed to be up in less than 7 hours and leaving.
Oh my god, yeah.
So I'm probably going to think about packing this up. So that's it for my hauls, and except for whatever the hell I put in the next couple seconds here. That's all I got for this point right now. We're leaving Salt Lake tomorrow and driving back.
Today is September 6th.
September 6th, and I go back to work on the 7th because I'm a masochistic. But you know what? I had a lot of fun. I spend more money than people think I should, but you know what? It's my life. I enjoy this stuff. I'm probably just not have any place to put these, but you know what? It's okay.
I think you enjoy your stuff, and plus, you don't have any stores for you.
Not really, no. So, yeah, I get to fill this up. I don't know if I want to do it tonight, if I just want to pass out. I might just pass out and just do it tomorrow morning. Granted,
Do it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm tired and I need sleep, so. Until then, this has been my things. You'll see wherever if this comes out after the vlogs, this is the end of it. If this comes out like a day before the last day, which I don't know if I would, or whether the hell Jordan's going to decide to do.
Fuck you, Jordan.
He's probably going to upload day 2 and then go to 5 and then 1 and just confuse everyone. That's what he's the one with the power. I have to tell him no. So that's it. I'm tired, and we're just going to wrap this up and go to bed, and we're going to find some stuff tomorrow to swap me, and I get to drive, and it's going to be a good old time.
Yeah. You okay?
I'm just very tired. I'm not wasted, I'm just very tired.
Yeah. You've been up since when?
I've been up since like 7-ish, give or take.
I've been up since like 9.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it, and we'll see you for whatever footage I have left, or this will be the end of the Salt Lake City vlogs. Whatever the hell you want to call them, Jordan, I don't care. I'll call them whatever name. Alright, this is just going to be thrown in at the end of the haul video, because, like I said, pretty sure I said, like, oh, if I find something else to swap meet, I'll throw it in as a bonus thing, which, obviously I found some shit. So, without further ado, I'm just going to quickly go through this. It's a few days late, because I'm already back home, yada yada. So, swap meet. I also found some decent shit, so, to start things off, I found this weird Build-A-Bear Workshop Pikachu. So like right there was like, got it for like $10, and I was like, they usually go for more for that. That's what Herman told me. So I'm like, okay, that's neat. And then randomly at a table, I found these 2 games for $1. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Greatest Hits, and then Final Fantasy 14, A Realm Reborn. It's 30-day subscription, which I'm pretty sure that's invalid or not even in there. So yeah, this has like some tape on. I think this might actually be sealed. That's neat. Got that for $1. That's cool. But yeah, if I open this up and there's like codes and whatnot, which I'm not gonna really use it, to be like, oh, that's a game people ought to play. So that's cool. And then I saw a bunch of this shit that some guy was like selling at, oh shit, I'll put it back in there. I'm trying to space this out real quick. Probably should have done this beforehand, but I didn't, so you know. At random booths, these are like all laying out, and I was like, oh, it's egg, tennis, and Scribblenauts would be cool. And it's like, nope, I want all these for like $35. And we just started walking away, and then obviously spoke Spanish, and our server was like trying to knock them down. He's like, oh, I need this, and like, oh, that's wrong. And then he sold them like 20 for this. This asshole wanted 5 to that, so I had been paying 25. So it's like whatever. And of course, everyone was like going through checking all that stuff, and he's like, the fuck, man, I gave you a really good deal. Like, you know, fucking go through this stuff. He's like, yeah, but we need to make sure it all looks clean and whatnot. Just being like rude to him. So yeah, I got just cost 2. Stuff's in there. There's a, I guess, old GameStop receipt from 32 West Tacoma, Washington. From a guy named Joshua, brand new. So that's oof. So yeah, just cost 2. And I got Scribblenauts for the DS. It's there, it looks neat. Nerf End Strike. This is a bad game. I remember, pretty sure this was on Vinesauce's like shovelware showcase. So that was cool. Disney Universe, which, you know, I could care less about. Dance Central, I don't give a fuck about. Arkham City, a decent and actually good thing. Well, pre-order and play as Catwoman download. Pretty sure that code's like invalid. A little bit sunburned, but whatever. Again, a little sunburned, but whatever. Namco Museum Remix case is fucking deteriorating. It just feels rough. Glee Karaoke, I that's just stupid. I don't know why Konami put their name on it. LA Noire, an actual decent game, which I already own, but it comes with 3 discs, so that's cool. Got this for PlayStation 3, so I already own it, but you know, it's whatever. And then not only Sega Superstar Tennis, but also Xbox Live Arcade stuff, because, you know, that's weird. That was cool. I was like, huh, double case for Xbox Arcade. Okay, I get that. So I got all that for like 25, which, you know, some of those games are like aren't even worth anything, but it's like 25. It's like, it's neat. And then right before we left the swap meet, I saw this anime stand, and I also got this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta figure. Guy wanted 50, asked for 40, do 45. He did it, so I'm like, alright, cool. Looks cool. And then we'll go to the big boy section here from Herman's buddy, and I guess my buddy too, because I ended up giving a lot of money, Ricardo. I got Daxter for the PlayStation Portable. You know, everything's there, cool. Never heard of it, and I was like, oh, just a Daxter game for PSP? Okay, cool. I got Kung Fu Chaos, Face of the Full Fists, for only on Xbox. Things look dirty, but you know what? It's like, only on Xbox looks interesting. And I also got Death Jr. Root of Evil. No manual, but it just came, but just disc, and apparently it's supposed to be a rather decent game made by Eidos, so whatever. And Pokemon Sun and Moon. All with the case and the game. Yeah, everything's there. I know for a fact I ended up getting like both these for like 25, so that's a very good deal, especially with the case and everything. And whew, now we get to the very interesting things, because he said he had like more GameCube games and limited run stuff, which he brought some GameCube games, didn't bring all the limited run stuff. So he's like, oh, I got these wrestling shirts. I'm like, excuse me? So he brought some wrestling shirts. Look at that old scratch logo. You know it's authentic when you see that authentic dirty scratch logo. So this is a Triple H jersey. It has HHH in the front. The back, it says the game. It's like, all right, cool. And then randomly, before we get to the actual good stuff hiding here, he had this Cannibal Corpse shirt. It's very graphic, very cool. I do like death metal, and Cannibal Corpse is one of the pinnacles of death metal. So there, very graphic. And there's a little writing on the back. 5 nails through the neck. Very cool. Now we go to the wrestling shirts, authentic ones. First off, we're going to start off with this Survivor Series 1998, The Deadly Games. Got an extra large, so this is from, obviously, Survivor Series 1998. They had a big tournament to determine who the new WWF champion is. There's a big serve at the end. Pretty cool, yada, yada, yada. It's a pretty decent pay-per-view.
Alright, and then we got this Sandman 24/7 Drunk ECW. Fucking that late 2000s. It was like that's 2000, so it's like late, you know, into the cycle of the ECW when they were dying. But I didn't even see this back because it was folded up in that thing. The Sandman, he's back. He's drunk and he's gonna kick your ass. See, that's cool. That's a cool ass ECW shirt. I don't think the Deadly Games had anything on the back. It'd be cool if they had the tournament bracket on it. Oh, I like that. WWF Attitude World Wrestling Federation Survivor Series, The Deadly Games. Live November 15th, 1998 at the Keel Center. Keel Center, you face away at the AOL.com. Remember when AOL, you go on AOL and to do stuff? Weird times. Next, we have this Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt. Freezer Burn, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Come and get some. There's like a weird lip thing there, but, you know, whatever. Anything on the back? Nope, all on the front, which I'm fine with. Now, I know Stone Cold wore, he didn't wear this exact shirt, but he wore this design on WWF television before. Unzipped, but I guess did I fucking really have it on? Okay, I already had it unzipped in. Didn't want to come out. This is an old school Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt. Austin 316, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You can tell because that's not the scratch logo, that's still the new generation going into the Attitude Era. But yeah, you can see some old Stone Cold stuff. Other side, jackass. So yeah, World Wrestling Federation there. Authentic. So these can go for a pretty penny. I know Ricardo said you take these to Vegas and sell them for like 80 to 100 a piece. Which obviously I didn't pay for those because I'm good buddies with Hervin, and I already gave him plenty of money the week before, to where he gave me a very, very good deal on all these. I think I ended up paying like $40 a piece for all these t-shirts, which I know collectors are probably like, damn, that's good. So we have here Undertaker, rest in peace. Obviously from like the new generation. I would say this is probably 95, 96, just because of the hat and whatnot. But yeah, Undertaker, anything on the back? No. That's a cool Undertaker shirt. They had like plenty of other stuff. They had some Rock stuff. I just picked up a lot of the Austin stuff because it looked cool. Plus he was one of the peak entertainers in the Attitude Era. And speaking of Stone Cold, we have this sweet bloody skull one with smoke coming out of the eyes. WWF Attitude World Wrestling Federation. Made by All Style Apparel and Activewear, 100% cotton, yada yada. Large size. I usually wear extra large, but I can fit in a large. Even though it got the nice blood Austin 316. That's fucking cool. Hey, look, I finally did get a Rock shirt. I got this The Rock Lay the Smackdown shirt. WWF Racing, because I believe, like, if I remember, I'm trying to do my history correct. So I think, like, in the 99 or 2000, when The Rock was, like, one of the face of the companies when Austin was gone, they had, like, he had his own car. This is actually on, like, the racetrack, trying to get more promotion for the company, because it was red hot, and it was, like, at its peak of like viewers and whatnot. They were making so many sales of like t-shirts, merchandise, anything you name it, everything was just selling out like hotcakes. So they was like, oh, we'll just give The Rock their own personal NASCAR thing, and they actually drove this on the track, I believe, a few times. But yeah, it's got that because it's a historic figure. It's a Rock t-shirt, and The Rock's cool. Nothing on the back. And then he even was nice enough to put it in this nice Apple bag, which apparently go for a decent amount. See these straps, they fold up like so you can fold up like that, and you can wear it as like a backpack. Old school Apple stuff, which is very nice. Nice carrying around case, but yeah, that's about it. That's the last stuff I got at the swap meet, and that's my last haul from Salt Lake City. I'm very happy with all these wrestling shirts because I'm a big wrestling mark. Probably gonna throw them back in the bag and only wear them like on special occasions, like next time I go to Texas or whatnot, because these are, as you can see, they are pretty authentic. They are not reprints. They're 100% authentic from with the time that came out, so I'm very happy about that. So yeah, that sums it up here. I don't know if he's gonna put this at the end or if he's gonna like splice something in, but if not, I'll just be like, well, that's the end of this haul video. And if you like it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments if there's anything you're jealous of that I got or really happy that I got. But yeah, that sums it up, and I'll see you for whatever the fuck happens later on the internet.